A very good day to you and welcome to the program. I want to speak to you about keeping your promises. What is that? That is keeping your vow. I looked up the Oxford Dictionary to find out the meaning of the word vow. It means a solemn promise or dedicate to someone or to something. That is what a vow is. You know, many years ago on this very farm, we were going through one of the most horrific droughts we'd ever been through. And it looked like we were going to lose the crop. Now, in those days, all I had was a crop of seed corn or maize. That's all I had. If that crop went down, we were out. I had 5 little children and a young wife, and I'd just become a Christian, and I was in dire straits. And I remember very clearly making a vow to God. I said to the Lord, Lord, if you save this crop, if you bring the rain and this crop comes through, I promise that I will preach the word, your gospel, for the rest of my life. I made a vow and a promise to God. And you know what happened, my dear friend? That's right. The rain came, the crop turned around, and we had a bumper crop that year. Because God kept his side of the promise, the vow, which means I have to keep my side of the vow. I've been preaching now for over 40 years, and I am enjoying it. I'm living my dream, but I am keeping my side of the vow. What about you? You know, if we go to the book of Judges in the Old Testament, chapter 11, there's a story of a man by the name of Jephthah. Jephthah was a very powerful soldier. He was a defender of Israel. He had to go into battle against the Ammonites. And before he went into battle, he made a vow to God. He said, Lord, if you give us the victory today, the first thing that comes out of my house when I come home, I will sacrifice it to you. And you know what happened? A most terrible thing happened. He only had one daughter, and she came running out of the house to meet her daddy, and she was playing the timbrel and she was dancing. And he was absolutely shattered. Okay? But he kept his side of the vow. Do not make a vow to God unless you mean to keep it. We go to Judges chapter 11 and verse 30. And Jephthah made a vow to the Lord and said, if you will indeed deliver the people of Ammon into my hands, then it will be that whatever comes out of the doors of my house to meet me, when I return in peace from the people of Ammon, shall surely be the Lord's, and I will offer it up as a burnt offering. And he did it. Oh, my friend, when I first read this story, I wept. What a tragic story. The Bible says, and she said, Dad, you've got to keep your vow. She knew no man. She was a young virgin. And it became a custom in Israel, verse 40, that the daughters of Israel went 4 days each year to lament the daughter of Jephthah the Gileadite. Don't make a vow that you don't intend to keep. Maybe it's a business agreement. You have to keep it. Yeah, but Angus, it's not fair. It doesn't matter. Keep the vow so that God can honor you. Break the vow and you depart from the blessing of God. It's as simple as that. It's not that God's going to punish you. That umbrella that God puts over you of protection and blessing, you walk away from it because you break your vow. Keep your vow. Keep your vow in marriage. Keep your vow in business. And keep your vow if you promise a man that if he gives you extra time, you'll pay him. And then God will honor you. Until the next time, may God bless you. Goodbye.